Nah, I got locked up when I was 16, robbery and shit. I was in that shit probably like a month. Bailed out. And I was a young nigga really talking that shit though. I think when I was coming up, I can't think about nobody my age I was talking. You get what I'm saying? You see how I told you like a nigga was young, trapping, doing shit? I was able to explain that shit, like, cause I'm real live. And I don't think nobody my age at that time was just talking that shit like me. Like,
it's a different time now. So like with social media and all of that, you don't need the machine anymore.
Real shit. Only thing a nigga need is funding.
How do you feel the streaming and like Instagram, like does that help you push what you're trying to do?
I mean, I don't pay attention to it. Pay attention to more of being a solid artist than the numbers, because that shit gonna come. You know what I'm saying? You pay attention to the numbers, you start doing it for that. All right, it gotta sound like I just be focused on me, bro. Just my craft and shit.
Podcast Central, Coastal Chronicles NYC, your boy Tank Sinatra, aka Taino Domingo, aka don't call me anything but late for dinner, and make sure I get my plate, you heard? Got the Activation King with me. Dren Star, talk to me, baby.
What's going on, bro? You know what I'm saying? We back in the Dulce lines doing what we do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shaking up YouTube right now.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
We doing numbers.
Yeah, we got to shout out to sponsors, Big Dulce Vibes, you know what I'm saying? Red Bull and all of that.
Yes, sir.
So what's up? What's going on, man? We got another one,
Listen, man, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm goddamn happy for this motherfucking shit that's about to go down right now.
Let's get it.
I'm always surrounded by LES motherfuckers, man. I love you to death, but fuck that. Not today. You hear me? We got the barrio in the building. Let's go, man. This is for East Harlem. Raw and real. Streets raised them. Music saved them. The corners where dreams died, to the booth where legends rise. Every struggle, every lesson, turning to fire tracks. Starting real young, writing rhymes while other kids played. Inspired by 50 Cent and Jay-Z. By the time his El Barrio series dropped, it was clear. He wasn't just making noise, he was building a legacy. Dave East and Jim Jones saw it too and jumped on board. In 2021, Neighborhood Hove hit 9.7 million streams. Love from Billboard and Vibe. Blessed to the max, the hitmaker on production, G Herbo, 2 Chainz, Wiz Khalifa, and Fabulous on the track. This was more than just music. It was a statement. His career also includes sharing the stage with Dipset at the Apollo and going on tour with YFN Lucci. Now with his self-produced album Unique, it's all him. Every beat, every lyric, no filters, no compromises. East Harlem made him, and now he's added entrepreneur to his portfolio. That said, I'm gonna give it up for my boy from the East Side, El Barrio. Neek Bucks, holla at your boy.
Come on, boy, what's up? I ain't gonna lie, that was a dope ass introduction. We gotta clap it up.
Listen, this one.
Okay.
Yo, let's go, you niggas. My boy said clap that shit up. The fuck going on here, man?
Nah, for sure.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate you for pulling up, brother.
Man, thank you for having me, bro. I appreciate it, man.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
up.
mad I couldn't make it to the coffee joint last week and I had to work, you know what I'm saying?
So
but
good.
you bought the grounds with you, so we gonna promote that in a minute. But
hell yeah.
With that being said, beloved, how you feeling?
I feel great, man. I can't complain about nothing, man. Life is great. You know?
Yeah, absolutely,
hell
man.
Yeah.
I was just bumping the album on the way over here, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it, bro. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you got some shit on there, bro.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Because right now, you know, music industry is like, you know what I'm saying? But when you pouring the pain out,
hell yeah,
and people is feeling that's the whole reason for music.
Real shit. I'm in a league of my own, man. I ain't trying to sound like nobody.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I ain't trying to be like nobody. I don't follow trends. If I'm inspired, I'ma holler. If not, I'ma do my own thing. You know, that's that.
Yeah, real I like shit. That. I like that. For those who probably new to you or something like that, you know what I'm saying? I always like to start with my artists telling the people how they started, you know what I'm saying, growing up, influences and stuff like that. So give the people a little bit of your backstory.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I fell in love with this shit when I was probably like 9, like 50 Cent G, that whole movement is what made me fall in love with that shit. And then I started rapping with my man Young Flo from my projects, you know what I'm saying? He had the studio in his crib. So I used to go to his crib and shit, you know, we would just make songs. I wouldn't say I was taking it that serious at that point because honestly, I never even thought like making it and his music shit was like real. I thought that shit was like a game. So we just used to do that shit for fun, you know? Then I just kind of kept going, playing with it, and then, you know, next thing you know, shit was just going up for a nigga when I got around like 18 years old. Shit just started going up. People start, you know, knowing who I am and shit.
Copy. So when you was growing up, you always wanted to be a rapper, or what was your child like? You already know what I'm trying to say. I got to get some Deuce at me, but yeah, man, your childhood, how that thing was.
I think that I like the idea of being a rapper, but like I said, I didn't know if that shit was real or not. I knew I just wanted to be like 50, like for real, like you know what I'm saying. Um, but shit, I just kept going with it. I remember seeing like Webstar and them, DJ Webstar and them, like on the float at the Harlem Day Parade and shit, and being like, yo, I'm trying to do that. I want to be like famous with this rap shit. Like, I just, put my mind to that shit for real and just kept going, bro. Like, just no skipping, no steps. Just, I remember pressing up my own CDs and shit. Like, a kid, little nigga, 17, 16 years old, just taking my little crack money that I made, whatever I made off my little packs and shit, going to get CDs, press them shits up, like paying for artwork. I remember all that shit. So I ain't skipped no steps with this shit, like not once. Or
So you was in the streets, like you just mentioned what you mentioned, like so you was in the streets heavy. You was fucking around doing what you had to do to survive and all of that. You ever got caught up?
nah, not with no drug shit. Like so, like my mom took care of me and shit. Like she
Okay.
also always made sure I had shit. You feel me? But it's like after a certain while, I stopped asking. Like I mentioned in one of my songs, like I couldn't run if I could. If I couldn't run if I could, nigga, my building was the building. Cause when I look out the window and shit, like that shit right there, like you just see the older niggas outside just
Everything
trapping
right
and
there.
shit. So, me and my friends started getting into that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and yeah, like I ain't gonna lie and say a nigga was a kingpin. Like I had bricks and
Okay.
but I sold my fair share to get by. You heard? Like do the shit I like to do.
You,
Shit,
have- you,
got you. Yeah.
Or
you ever did time though? You ever like?
nah, I got locked up when I was 16 for robbery and shit. I was in that shit probably like a month, bailed out.
So,
Yeah, like hell no, I ain't never have to do no time, but I experienced Rikers Island when I was 16. You know what I'm saying? All my friends was in that shit, so that shit was like
Being in the
That
that shit
shit
hood.
was
is
like
wild.
yeah, that shit was
Being
like
in
the
the
block.
hood.
Like I ain't never have to go through nothing in that shit. Like or
Before building was crazy back then
hell
too,
yeah.
boy. Shit.
That's when you get charged as an adult when you 16.
Yeah,
Mhm.
facts.
So you go into that shit from the bookings with grown ass men. You know what I'm saying? When you in intake, you might see a grown ass man sweeping and shit. You like, damn, I'm in this shit with though. I just turned 16 too. Like, or
So who was the first person when you was pressing your music and shit like that saw your talent?
my block. Like I can't even single nobody out. My man C, he put a lot of you know groundwork in the shit with me. Like it was really me and bro just grinding and shit. But yeah, my block believed in me. I ain't never had that issue, you heard? Like, oh, my hood ain't support. I ain't never had that issue. They supported me out the gate, got behind the shit. Or
What made you stand out though? Like everybody, especially where you at, like LES same shit down here. Like
yeah.
everybody trying to get on, everybody's spitting, everybody's nice, everybody's man as a producer. So what? How did you make it out where you really got on and like niggas was focused on you?
I ain't gonna lie, like timing. I was a young nigga really talking that shit though. I think when I was coming up, like I can't think about nobody my age that was like talking how I was talking. You get what I'm saying? You see how I told you like a nigga was young trapping, doing shit. Like I was able to explain that shit, like cause I'm real live in the mix. And I don't think nobody my age at that time was just talking that shit like me, like real shit.
When you first started getting that recognition, labels was coming at you. How did that whole thing happen? Like
I want to say the first person I got with was Capo, was Jim and shit. Free my man Gato, he put us together and shit. Like Gato is street nigga. You know what I'm saying? Took a liking into me. I was like really grinding and shit outside. Like I said, I was taking my CDs, the niggas really trying to get on and shit. And Gato introduced me to Jim on Broadway. I remember that shit. First day I met him. And then yeah, me and bro just started working and shit. Me and Capo started working. Or
any other dudes from the East or just Harlem period that you was collaborating with, or you was just basically focused on yourself?
Nah, I was collaborating with like niggas from my block, like people that, the hidden gems, people that people don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like just niggas on my block and shit. That's what was inspiring me and keeping me going, like real shit.
So do you
My
still
man
do
Joe
you
Light in the
still
Bronx. Cause I had a Bronx phase too. I was going to Cypress. My man Joe Light, I'm not sure if y'all know him and shit. He used to do the battle rapping and shit. Me and him used to be in the stew heavy on my come up too. You know what I'm saying? These the niggas who kept my sword sharp. You feel me? Like
got you?
real shit.
So all the dudes from your block, like you still do music with them, you fuck with them and shit like that? Or
A lot of
like,
them don't rap no more.
got it.
A lot of niggas don't rap. A lot of niggas, got older.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So
Like
you still just doing what
I
you do.
still kept it going. Like, you know what I'm saying? I still kept going.
What's your what's the situation like label wise and all that? Like
I'm indie. I've been indie for a while. I got a partnership with Virgin, so I just do distros. You know what I'm saying? Do
Got you.
distros and keep it moving. Do my little projects, 1, 2, cause I really don't need no system or nobody telling me what to do. I know how to hustle. I know how to sell my music. I know how to promote it. So it's like I don't really need no system to tell me what to do.
that's
You know
a
what I'm
fact. Yeah, it's a different time now. So like with social media and all of
Yeah.
that, you don't need the machine anymore.
saying? Real
You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
Only thing you need is funding.
Yeah. So
And
how do you feel the streaming and like Instagram, like does that help you push what you're trying to do?
I mean, I don't pay attention to it. I pay attention to more of being like a solid artist than the numbers because that shit gonna come. You know what I'm saying? You pay attention to the numbers, you start doing it for that. You
Chasing
start trying to, you get what I'm saying? Chasing, all right, it gotta sound like this, it gotta be like this. I just be focused on me, bro, just my craft and shit. Word.
That's what's up, man. Like you tapped in right now. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
I know you fuck with my brother Bleak heavy.
Hell
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Which is why we're here in the Duce Lounge. You know what I'm saying? We want to
Hell yeah.
give you your flowers and you know what I'm saying?
Word.
And,
Shout out to Bleak, shout out to Cheech, those the guys.
yeah, Cheech family.
Or I was out in Miami with them, they showed me a great time and shit, just moving me around, showing me different shit. Those the
You know,
guys.
of course, we had to sponsor your album, your
Hell
album
yeah.
release,
Thank you
know
for
what I'm
that
saying?
too,
Yeah, for
bro.
sure,
I
brother.
appreciate that.
Yeah, for
Came
sure.
through for me in the clutch. Shout out to
Yeah.
Duce for that.
You know what I'm
Word.
saying?
Shout out
Yeah,
to
we
Drink.
always, we always support the real ones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. Hell yeah,
Word.
1000%. You remember where we met, right?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. So what's next? What's coming up? Like
Shit, man. Coffee, man. Coffee. I got my own coffee business called the Bucks Blend.
Okay.
My new cafe in Harlem is called Bucks Cafe. You know what I'm saying? That's my new venture. This is what I'm doing. I'm selling coffee. You know what I mean? I'm trying to bring the Soho vibe, the downtown vibe, uptown to Harlem and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So how long you had the spot?
This is brand new. We
Brand
just
new.
did the grand opening on Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is something new that I'm doing. My partner, she talked me into it. She really broke down coffee and, like how many people drink it, you know what I'm saying, where it's grown at. I learned so much about it in a short period of time. And, once I got the knowledge, it was over. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Let's run it. So, here we is, Bucks Blend.
So you
So
got
we doing.
so you got the spot and then you got the pack. So they
you could come get that shit from me.
Okay.
Yeah.
You smart though, because I'm gonna tell you, like, I've been in the liquor industry for years, and these bottles are mad heavy.
Mm-hmm.
So like, when we got to do activations and we got to bring cases, these shits is heavy, bro, and they cost money. Like, you're not supposed to ship liquor,
Right.
But I'm saying all that to say that when you got something like this that's mad light, you could really get to it.
No, for sure.
I'm saying, like, when you got to move product around and you got your team and people are working, once you start elevating, people gonna order 20,000 cases of this.
Absolutely. I I did my homework too. I see y'all got a drink with coffee in it. So, we got to get together and do something at the cafe,
yeah,
man.
of course.
Shit. I did my homework, bro.
You got that Duce Espresso Martini.
Yeah, I know. Come on, I did my homework, bro. So yeah, we definitely got to collab and
for
see
sure.
how that Bucks blend tastes with that Duce,
Yeah,
man.
for sure. We do that. You know what
Word.
I'm saying? That's
Hell
nothing,
yeah.
baby. Word.
Yeah, I definitely, because you extended the for us to pull up on Saturday, but unfortunately I had to work and shit like that. But what's the vibe like in the cafe? Like low dim lights, like, you know what I'm saying? People could smoke hookah. Hookah's not allowed. Like what's it? Is it like Paris coffee type,
right?
Coffee shop type vibe? Like what's the vibe in there?
I mean, so I ain't really build it up. It's days I walk in there and I look at it, I look left, I look right, and I always think about, like how I want it to look. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even get the pictures on the wall. The other day I went picture shopping for the wall. But I think I'm gonna just bring an authentic vibe. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna try to be like Paris. I ain't gonna try to be like Soho. I ain't gonna try to be like nowhere else. I'm gonna just bring that feel to it, that culture. You know what I mean? That just when you walk in this shit, you feel like you home. Like for real.
What's you got a side? What's the address though? What was it?
2144 Fifth Avenue, right
Okay.
in Harlem, right by like Harlem Hospital, Lenox Terrace, and all that.
Coffee's a thing now, man. We
That
just
shit
had
like liquor, bro.
yeah, we just had Ghostface on here. He got his brand too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We had J1 Jadakiss, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Everybody's doing the coffee thing. It's like a
Right.
wave right now.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah. I mean, I seen the comment when I posted it. It was like, yo, finally somebody not promoting a new weed strand. Everybody tired of
Mm.
everybody coming with a new weed strand. I got weed. All right, bet. Let me switch it up. I'm younger than them. You know what I'm saying? I'm younger than Ghostface
Watching the
and Kiss.
landscape, that's what it
But
is.
I understand, even at like my age, everybody drink coffee. You know what I'm saying? So
That's how it really came about, or it's because the person that you was with brought that to your attention, or you just was sitting back looking at the landscape like, nah, like you said, everybody got the weed shit.
Yeah.
I'ma go left with this shit. Like,
yeah, I've been trying to do something different. So when she came to me with it, it was like a no-brainer. But I also seen something on Instagram where a guy said he got rich off of like bringing something to where it's not at. So I know Harlem ain't got like a coffee shop, you know what I'm saying? That's like that bring that energy, just that feel at home. And like he was saying, like even when you see a Kentucky Fried Chicken in Jamaica, you get what I'm saying? You ever been to Jamaica, the KFC in Jamaica? The lines is crazy because
it's KFC.
You get what I'm trying to say? You understand? So
it's just
that
a
was
name. It ain't really. You know
it's
what I
the
mean?
name, but they just brought KFC where it's not at. There's no
That
KFCs
too.
in Jamaica, so if we bring one, everybody gonna come here. So that's what was
Mentality.
my mentality with it.
That's fire. That's fire.
Are you thinking about franchising, like growing more? You know what I'm saying? Starting more stores and
That's
shit
always
like
the
that?
goal, you know.
Yeah,
It's always
yeah.
the goal. I'm gonna push for it. I'm gonna push as hard as I can to make it there, you know.
Mm.
So how did you get the? It's almost like wine, like when you trying to get a wine and shit like that. You gotta make sure these grapes is like this. You gotta check this vineyard, check that vineyard. How did you pick the beans for your coffee blends and shit?
So my partner took me to the warehouse. We went to the warehouse, and when I got there, it was like a bunch of different bags. So it'd be something from Brazil, something from Colombia, something from Ethiopia. You know what I mean? Somewhere from here. So the lady was really breaking down, you know, all the different, you know, coffee beans, how they grow. Something I learned new was all coffee grow on the equator. You know what I'm saying? Because
The heat.
temperature. So all the coffee grow on the equator and shit. So she was telling me like the Ethiopian coffee beans was like the most like, you know, popular. So of course I went with the Ethiopian beans, you know what I'm saying? Roasted them myself. And yeah, this is my brand, and I roasted them, picked them and roasted them. So I was real hands-on in the process. So when you come get that shit, you really coming to get it from me.
What's the process for roasting?
These machines that cost like 500,000-600,000. And you take the beans, you know, it's like a computer with the temperature and all that shit. It's crazy. It's a cool price. It was new, but it was real interesting to see, you know, how all these companies and shit just make so many millions, and this is the process.
Yes. So did you go to that? Like, I know what you're saying because I went to France. Like I went to the Douce.
So,
you know what I'm saying? The castle and where the barrels is at and
all that.
Still, you know what I'm saying? Like where
That's
they
fire.
make it.
That's
So
fire.
did you go there first and then you decided to do it? Or did you like how was like what made you go in 100%? Like you want I'm doing this. Like this is dope.
What
This
sold you on that?
Yeah.
Like just on wanting to go full throttle with this?
Yeah.
My partner, she the best. She the best. She really, you know, broke it down to me, like the numbers, you know what I'm saying? Like she like, yo, how many
Makes sense.
it just super,
makes sense.
super. And I'm a super hustler, you know what I'm saying? I'm always trying to find something new to do. Cause I run out of shit to do. I get a pound of weed, sell it, I be bored with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I just try different things. I probably get teased, you know what I mean? I sell those, get bored with that. I just like doing new shit. And
So did your music have anything to do with this? Like you being an artist, like did that bring your partner's attention? Like how?
that's how we met. We met off me being an artist, you know what I'm saying?
Got it.
And you know, a lot of times when you talk to artists, you don't really know where they head at.
Yeah.
Some of them might not be in a, you know, right state of mind. They might be super talented, but that's it. And you know, when she kicked it with me, you know, and she told me what she do, what she has, and I said, all right, we're gonna sit down and talk. And when we talked, she felt like she should share the information with me about coffee because I was just the right person for it, you know?
Fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
She the best, for sure. I appreciate her for even, you know, like taking a chance, you know what I'm saying, on doing something with me and teaching me the game.
Yeah, I mean,
That shit
listen,
is
you
priceless.
definitely, yeah, you definitely stepped outside the box with that. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And that's a good look. And you young, you know what I'm saying? You got your own business now. Like your music career opened this door for you. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
What else? What else you see yourself doing in the future? Because I can already tell by speaking. Like,
Yeah.
your mind is constantly like,
Nah,
Your
yeah, my
excitement,
shit, my
on that
shit
right
on.
there, bro.
Yeah.
I could just your whole aura. You don't even
Nah,
see it.
real
The
shit
camera
though.
gonna catch it. But when you was just
Yeah.
talking about that shit, you just lit up.
Nah, word. Cause it's something new. Now I gotta go. I
You
can't
see your
fail.
face now, look.
There's no failing. You heard? There's no failing. When you start something, you gotta go all the way. And that's why I'm so excited about it, because I know what I gotta do. You feel me? And I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, I'm shooting a movie too right now. Movie called Brainfest. I gotta finish shooting that. I got probably like 5 more scenes with that. And then yeah, more music. Or
I
more
want to talk.
music.
I want to talk some on Unique, right? So when you was making this album, just give me the process. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't no artist, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I just sit here in front of a mic, talk shit. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
so when you already have like features in mind,
Mhm.
producers in mind, like you already have that already written down, or how does that process work?
Nah, I recorded this album during Ramadan. So I
Okay.
recorded this project in 30 days. I had some songs already done, but it was probably like verse and hooks. I thought I had a direction, but it wasn't really the direction I was trying to go in. When Ramadan came and I participated, it kind of cleared my head a little bit because I was 100% sober. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't eating. I was recording mornings. I recorded that whole project like 9 in the morning, 9 to 3 every single day till I completed it. And that project just felt like me. I had one producer. He probably did me and him. Cause I co-produced on it. He probably did 13 of the 18 songs, 5 joints that I already had. And I just called in all them features like, yo, I need you. I hear you on this. I hear you on that. And I was able to get it done.
I ain't gonna lie. Ferg joint I'm feeling, the Lint joint I'm feeling.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Of course, Joby, we ain't got to talk about that.
Mhm.
And a couple other joints, the outro I'm feeling, you know what I'm saying?
Looking,
But
bro.
I hear a lot, right? Just by sitting back, because I just analyze shit, bro. And I see that you really a hands-on type of dude for your age. That shit is like unheard of.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when did you start like putting music together yourself? When did you decide like, yo, I don't need a producer, I could do this shit myself type shit?
I always did that though. I never had a writer. Nobody never wrote my shit ever.
Nah, I'm not saying
Nah,
writing.
I'm saying I'm just pointing that out. I always been
Bro, the way your
hands-on.
pain is on
Yeah,
them
bro.
tracks, can't
Hell
nobody
yeah.
write pain, bro.
Nah, real shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I always been hands-on. I never really had a coach. The closest thing to a coach I would say was Capo, cause he ain't right. Like, you know what I'm saying? He straight freestyle. And I remember when niggas used to come to the stool. Like, it'll probably be Rich Homie Quan in the stool. It'd be somebody in the studio, and I was getting left off the features because I wasn't fast enough. So I started, like, freestyling. That's how I got that shit. Like, I ain't write a rap in probably, like, 12 years. My shit all freestyle because I ain't never want to get left off them shit. So I had to start moving faster.
How was that feeling when you got left off a feature? Because I know you was like,
I used to be
damn,
tight because
opportunity missed.
real shit. I remember when
Homie, too.
like Designer
Rest
was
in
hot
peace.
as shit. When Designer was hot as shit, he was in the stool doing some shit for Capo. I could have got on the song, but I was too slow. And Jim, like, he not one of them people that'll leave you off the song, no matter who it is. Like, if your shit hot, you gonna stay on the song. It don't matter who it is. But I used to miss out on a lot of that shit because I was too slow. Then I start freestyling, like, nah, I gotta get on this shit.
What's a feature that you would like to have that you haven't done with an artist yet?
50.
50.
Yeah.
So that will be a
50 and Hove.
okay.
50 and Hove for sure.
How about producers?
50 and Hove. Producers, Metro Boomin. I gotta work with Metro because he could do everything. Like, word, Metro one of them, he could do everything.
He get busy.
He could do everything.
Listen, after listening
Pharrell
to this album, I
too.
can hear that.
Pharrell. Metro Boomin and Pharrell. Word.
They was Pharrell and them niggas. They was back in the days. They had them heat rocks, boy.
Pharrell was just so real wavy.
Yeah.
He just that nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, from dressing to his beats. He just like, yeah, for real, that nigga.
Yeah, he's out of this world now.
Definitely.
He
for
level.
sure.
Yeah, he's out of this
For sure.
world. Back then, you know, those Neptune drums and all of that. You know what I'm saying? They had
that was the
sound.
perfect name for them niggas because they wasn't from this world.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They
real
was
shit.
bringing out shit that motherfuckers never heard of.
Yeah, for
You
real,
understand what I'm
different.
saying? Like, hell
Metro
yeah.
and Pharrell, though. Those are two producers I gotta work with.
Have you tried to holler? Have you tried to reach out or like?
Nah, not yet. Not yet. I still got a lot more work to do.
Okay.
I
mean, you on the
it's
radar,
gonna
though.
happen.
Yeah,
it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Word.
Bro, you was on Apollo
Yeah.
with these niggas, man.
Nah,
You
real
on the
shit.
radar, bro. Like
Fact.
that was a historic night. Like,
That's a
let's
fact.
talk about that. What was that call? Like, who called you? Capo called you? Like,
yeah,
yo,
yeah, hell yeah.
you coming through?
Yeah.
How that night was?
Capo told me I'm on his set.
Ooh.
Come out firing like you always do. That's what that was. Real shit.
How was that night though? Cause that was like legendary, bro. That's top. I don't know for you, but for me,
Yeah.
like,
Nah, no, I still ain't that shit. Yo, I was
They
just
hit
telling
you yet?
Trace. That
They
shit's
hit you
still a
yet?
blur. All that shit be a blur. I got songs with CeeLo Green. That shit a blur. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Like,
take it from an old nigga.
Raekwon. That
Take it
shit
from
is
an
a
old
blur,
nigga, bro.
real shit.
You gotta live in the moments, bro.
I know.
Cause you ain't never gonna get that back. Not that you ain't never gonna get it back, but those shits be moments that you just be
Nah, real
like,
shit.
you know what I'm saying? That you sit
Yeah.
back and be like, yo, guess what? Yo, back in, you understand what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
for real, B. CeeLo
word.
Green, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Not to say that
word.
Capo and them ain't, you know what I mean?
Nah,
But,
I know what you
nigga,
saying.
This
I know what you saying.
crossover to the crossover right here, bro.
Hell yeah.
You feel me? That's like a Pharrell track type shit.
Nah, real shit
You
though.
know what I mean? But yeah, bro, what's doing any more shows coming
I'm
up?
trying to
or
find a
what we
venue right
doing?
now. I want to do a show. Everybody been hitting me to do a show. I'm trying to find a venue right now to do a show. I definitely gotta do one because you know a lot of people been asking me to do a show.
You gotta do the Rolling Louds and all of that, man.
Yeah,
You what
I
I'm
know
saying?
they don't
Once-
never call me. Where the camera at? Yeah.
right here. You
Oh,
right here.
yeah.
Make sure I
Rolling
point
Loud
that
don't
out.
never call me. They don't never call me. I need to get on there though.
Yeah, facts.
For real though.
Yeah. I mean, we could talk something. 'cause,
Yeah,
you
we
know,
gotta put that together because I deserve it. I deserve to be up there, you know, just putting on for my side of town, you know,
Yeah, for
like
sure.
real shit.
You know what it is though? Like, I mean, it's coming up now in Miami in December. But when we did the New York one, like with all this drill shit that's going on,
Mhm.
like the NYPD, like they just dubbed it. Like
Mhm,
they do the whole stage and all of that, and then they have this list
mhm.
that they send out to the venues and shit. Like, yo,
Shit.
if such and such shows up, we shutting the whole shit down.
Real
So
shit.
they just they don't even come to New York anymore. You know what I'm saying they did it one time here, and then that's when son got trapped off with the hammer. The feds was waiting for old boy backstage, and he got trapped off.
Barclays.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's it's needed. It's needed. It's
Yeah,
needed
New
for
York got
New
a
York.
little reckless.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like while that's going on, you got a nigga like me chilling.
exactly.
I'm chilling. I'm putting up my little numbers calmly, still getting all the features I want. I'm chilling. They ain't not paying attention to that. You know, controversy sells. I get it, but I just thought that like people who hustle, they go with the smart, with the shit that you know, you guaranteed your money gonna be there. Why you wanna fuck with a reckless nigga that might get locked up with like, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga, you keep saying you keep saying that you that low key shy nigga. You gotta get up out of that.
Nah, no, I be
You know what I'm
chilling. I
saying?
be trying to put my numbers up and be out the
listen.
way. Real
Listen,
shit,
bro,
though.
the same way you was a Kelly,
Yeah.
that's how you gotta come out that shell, bro. Cause
Yeah.
that's the only way, you know what I'm saying, you gonna get some attention out here. Not to say that you not getting,
Yeah.
let's get it.
Real shit.
Let me not even try to act like you ain't got no traction out here, bro.
Mhm.
But that's how that shit be sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you definitely shit. You got Bleak on your team, you got Copper on your team. So that moment is a second away.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah.
Like for real, B. So with this album, what's your next project?
I don't know. I just be chilling, bro. Right now I'm pushing this coffee. I haven't been in the stew like 2 months. I just got my Jadakiss verse today. Verse. I was happy about that. That shit made me want to get back in the stew. But I'm chilling, bro. Like, you know, I'm running it up, you know, like going to the stew in a second. I'll be at the stew in a second, but I'm doing this right now. I'm shooting a movie. That should be having me
So
tired.
what's that movie about? Break down the movie.
It's called
Let me find
Brainfest.
out I know the name, but, give me some like particulars, like what it's about. Like you playing the lead role.
I got a lead
you
role.
wrote it. You like what's
my best
going
friend
on?
is like the main character, but I got a lead role. I'm right beside him. You know what I'm saying? I'm the money man. I'm the brains of the operation. You know.
Okay.
Real sharp dude, you know. I come from money. My pops is a hustler and shit, but you know, we got a better life now. He figured it out. And I'm his son, I'm his boy. So, you know, I got traits of him and shit. But my best friend is the main character. I'm just like I'm the hidden gem. Real shit.
Like I said, B from the self-proclaimed shot, nigga. That's like unheard
That's
of
the
to see you
that's
right
the
now.
perfect. Nah, that's the perfect.
To see you about to do this shit. This shit is like what?
It was perfect for me because it'll bring my personality out. So
Okay,
for
okay,
people who be
okay.
like, yeah, that it's perfect for me. Perfect role is me, but at the same time, it's a little turned up.
So is your since you said it brings out your personality, do you do that on purpose to not bring the personality out, or is it just it comes on and off when it needs to?
What you mean, like on camera?
Like period. Because like I said, nigga, you be talking this shy shit, then sometimes you be coming out your shell, and I'll be like, yeah, Buck, like this what the fuck we need to do.
I ain't gonna lie. I won't even say I'm shy. You heard? I think that's some little kid shit. I ain't shy. I'm just more
reserved.
Like, yeah, I'm reserved. You
know
heard?
Like I get it.
I
just like when you spit, you mad reserved. You ain't mad hype with it. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is like,
yeah, I mean, when it's time to, you heard? At the end of the day, I never fuck up the bag though. You heard? Like, if I gotta perform, I'm gonna perform. I'm nigga a hustler. You heard? Like, I never fuck up the bag, but I just, I be on my own time. You heard? I be chilling. I'm more of a laid back. Always been like that. You heard? Like, this shit ain't changed me for real.
Are you proud? Are you happy in the space you in your life right now?
There's more to get done. There's more. You heard? You know this shit. You know what I mean? You operate in a fucking, a successful business, bro. Like real shit. So it's always more. It's always another level. And nah, hell no, I never get too comfortable. I'm in a great space, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's more. It's more.
Because you
know what I'm saying? I'm hungry.
A lot of people are gonna watch this pod that fuck with you and you're gonna give them motivation. You know what I'm saying? You made it. You know what I'm saying? You from the hood like all of us. We all from the hood. You know what I'm saying? So like when they hear your story, when they hear your music, they go to your coffee shop, they're gonna see your movie, like, and you still not done.
Right. Nah, I ain't done. Hell no. Hell no. Music on the way too. We gonna put the music in the mix. That's what started all this shit, you heard, so I don't forget it. But I just been focused on, trying to set my life up. You heard? Like real shit. Hell yeah.
What's your take on the music industry now? Like with the streaming, with the way it's going down. Like what's your take on it? On hip hop?
I mean, I think music is in a great space. To me, I think that the only people who would say otherwise is everybody who ain't read their contract and is in fucked up deals. But I see more millionaires than ever right now. There's so many people that's emped up, like not even the artists, the executives. It's a lot of people that's emped up. And with social media, you get to see that shit. You get to see like all the, what being an executive could do. You know what I'm saying? So I think the music business is in a great space. Only people who would think otherwise is people that's in fucked up deals and shit.
How's your team? Like, you got a strong team behind you? Like, you got a small circle? You got
real small circle, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would say, like, I managed a lot of my own career, you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm just starting to fill in them blanks, you know what I mean? Because I know that I can't do it alone. But I just don't know how to, it's hard for me to
structure
work.
It?
Yeah, man, it's hard for me to work with, like, if I got a video shoot tomorrow, because some days I wake up and I say I want to shoot a video. It's hard for me to call you and be like, yo, I'm shooting a video tomorrow. I'm going to just do it. I just got to get used to shit like that.
You got it. It's not that you asking for help, but you need the support.
Right.
So you're not used to like hitting your man up like, yo, son, we got to.
Right.
You just go do it.
I just go do it.
You just do you, and then if they fuck
but that's
with you,
not a good way to
no, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not because you know what I'm saying. If you got a solid team, like again, you can't do nothing by yourself. I mean, you can, but a solid team will make it easier for you because, like you said, you wearing the director's hat, you wearing the boss's hat. Like sometimes you gotta remove some of that off your plate and trust your teammates. You know what I'm saying? If you got a manager, let him hit the photographer up. But like, yo, hit the photographer up so you don't gotta feel that pressure. Like, damn, I really don't want to hit someone. I'm gonna just go shoot this myself. You know what I'm saying? So like, something to think about. You know what I'm saying? But it'll alleviate a lot of the.
What's your definition of a strong team?
I think when everybody plays their position. You know what I'm saying? So like, you the artist. You know what I'm saying? So if you got a if you got a tight manager that makes it happen, so you don't got to keep calling everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, if you give everybody a role and they do it and they don't overstep and they know how to follow direction. Some people don't know how to follow direction. You know what I'm saying? So like when you have that's my definition of a strong team. Like everybody plays their role and they do what they have to do to make you successful. Because at the end of the day, you the bag, you the investment, you the artist, you all of that. So if you got team members that's not on the type of time you on, and they extra baggage, they can't be on the team. You know what I'm saying? So whoever on your team that helps you that gets the bigger picture is needed. Because sometimes people don't get the bigger picture, bro. They just see the right now moment. They don't see the whole
your vision.
Your vision.
They'll see what they see.
I'm pretty sure they didn't think you would have a coffee brand, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like you got to partner with that, and then your team helps you hustle it. I mean, you can do it yourself, but if you got a team,
yeah, because you competing against teams. That's what I always think. Like whatever you think you're doing on your own, you competing against a team. So there's no way you're gonna beat 6 people in a fight. You know what I'm saying? Because you're competing against a team.
It's almost like back in the days, right? Whereas now, really, people don't need street teams, but that's like you going to every block, performing. You in the studio. You doing interviews and shit like that. Right after you leave here, you gonna go put posters up on the blocks to motherfucking promote your next show.
Right.
That don't even make sense.
Right.
You got somebody to do that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You got somebody here. Oh, you want to interview me? Yo, speak to him. Your focus is supposed to be your main focus. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying in general. I'm not even talking about like, I'm not in this industry, so oh my bad. So that's y'all type of talk. But I mean in general, like if you finna be the boss, you gotta be the boss to know that, all right, this is his strength, this is his strength, this is his strength. You see what I'm saying? But you gotta make sure that they have your vision in mind, because a lot of times you're gonna put people in a position where it's like they not gonna go hard because it's not they shit. At the end of the day, for you to be a boss and to have your employees right, your employees gotta think this is our business, not Neek's business. You see what I'm saying? And that's when the shit starts moving the way it's supposed to move. Because anybody tell you, when these motherfuckers activate, I know, just like you know. The whole shit runs effortlessly because everybody is on the same motherfucking page. Nobody's thinking outside of what Duce needs to handle. Whatever they need to handle, they do that on their personal time. But when you see that motherfucking cross pop up, you already know what it's
it's big time.
bro. Yeah. It's time to get it.
Big time.
You know what I'm saying, bro? So, yeah, man, just find you people that you can depend on. Not the way it sounds, but depend on them to do their job. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Once you get
hands on though, bro.
Everything big on big for sure. Pause,
you definitely handle a lot of your own business. You know what I'm saying? And I see that. I get that. You know what I'm saying? Our interaction hasn't been much, but every time it is what it is, like you handling it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You scheduling your own shit, like you know what I'm saying? You on point with it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, brother, I'm proud of you though, man.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
You definitely out here putting the work in. You know what I'm saying? You young. There's inspiration there. You got a story. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the people in the music game fuck with you.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We all know there's a lot of fake phony shit here too. Because it comes with it.
Nah,
you know
definitely.
You know, niggas will yes you to death in your face and spin off and do some sucker shit.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? But you here, bro.
I'm learning how to navigate through all that shit. You heard? Not taking none of that shit personal.
Yeah.
I can't take none of that shit personal. I ain't grow up with none of these guys, man.
Exactly.
So
straight like that.
it be what it's gonna be, you heard? Like, word.
As long as they ain't coming fucking with the bottom line, that's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
Niggas walk around here with masks all day, bro. You understand what I'm saying? So you from the hood, bro. You know how to circumvent through all that shit and just you know what I'm saying? You just on some industry shit, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You feel me? So fuck all that. But you got any last words for my boy?
Good, man. Just shout out your socials and let people know where they could find you, find your brands and everything you're doing, and that's your camera right there.
Hell yeah, Neek Bucks, everything Neek Bucks, Instagram, Neek Bucks, shit, X, whatever, Neek Bucks, TikTok, neighborhood, whole. Yo, look, Bucks blend out right now. Bucks Cafe Harlem, 2144 5th Avenue. Come cop that shit directly off me. This about to be the next best thing. Word.
That website you got is
Yeah.
fire too, bro.
Yeah, appreciate it, son.
But yo, man, appreciate you for popping out, bro. You know what I'm saying? And all we want is continued success for you, my
Yes,
brother.
sir. Likewise,
Word
bro.
up, man,
Thank you.
because you definitely on the right track. And once you get some people to insulate you, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sky's the limit. Your shit
Real
is already
shit.
sky's the limit, but you already know. We talking about teams, but once you insulated, bro, sky's the limit, B.
Right.
You already know.
Appreciate
Love from
it,
the
bro.
west
Likewise,
side,
you know that, bro.
Yes, sir, my boy Ski.
Oh, yeah.
Peace.